wave. Let electricity do it for you.
Well, it seems like here we are again, back to square one. What do you think of that? I have no idea what you're talking about. Well, you need to know what I'm talking about, because what I'm talking about, you have to know what I'm talking about. It's relevant. I mean, seriously, it's all relevant. What do you think? I mean, Batman and Robin, why you hiding in the corner hobnobbing? You must be slobbing. Dirty Sanchez, I know somebody named Muez who don't like me. Guess what? Who cares? About to drop like Shinnin', so be prepared. Don't act scared, eyes wider than Ric Flair. You smell like you fake, go stand over there. Where's my Dominican pound cake with the Haitian sprinkles? Some men sit down when they piss, they go tinkle. Supposed to be grown, but it sound like Rocky Bullwinkle. Mortal Kombat, whoopsie. I bought a bag of shit coins to chart with whoopsie. Where's my wife? I need her to come soothe me, cause I bought a bag of promises and fallacies. I don't appreciate the disingenuous nature of your statement and your stance. Shut up. I'm from the Bronx, but I'm not Derek Jeter. You sold the coins, red candles, you a Jeter. I know some kids doing time for holding heaters. They put the grip by the waist next to the skeeter. A true seeker who likes to teach, relax, and kick my feet up, show the kids a better way. Other than being G'd up, find a better way. That's what it is, always. Peace. What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? What we doing? Man, I had some technical difficulties. My technical skills are so trash. I tell you, man, and it's just garbage, basura, patra, refuse, dumpster juice. Well, let's get right into it, man. Like, you know, I'm trying to get my weight up with this content creation stuff, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But I'm gonna tell you what else is crazy. How I was doing a stream earlier, thought I was doing something, and then my phone rugged on me. Like, what we doing, man? Who does that? I thought I had my adapter connected to the USB of the USDT and the UDSC SDC, and so it's charging. Next thing I know, I'm feeling my phone get super hot, and so it was the end. That was it. My whole stream, my whole thing got rugged, man. And you know, I get you look, man. This is the price you pay. This is the price you pay for trying to like do something you enjoy. There's always some type of adversarial energy out there trying to disrupt your peace, disrupt your happiness, your joy, your stillness. I'm trying to deliver something that's real from me, the truth. And I just got rugged. I keep getting rugged. Look, man, just before I did this, you wouldn't believe it. Who cares, right? Who cares? Man, yo, listen, man. Let me tell y'all something. We blessed. We blessed. Shout out to the chat real quick. Shout out to the chat, man. You guys. Shout out to More Hex, Godfather J6. Go subscribe to Godfather J6 channel. More Hex says the track is fire. Appreciate that, man. When the album, I know, man. First, I know. It's something I gotta put something out, man. I'm gonna put something out eventually, for sure. Enough talking crap. I gotta put something out, man. You know, for the culture. Yeah, I gotta put something out for the culture. So we're gonna talk about Pulse Nation, because I don't like to just hold on to certain things, and now I'm a man of a certain age, so whatever.
because the stream I did earlier was basically same. I was talking the same stuff then that I'm gonna do now in a sense. But this is the thing that's going on in crypto that folks don't want to really address. There's certain things that people think they don't want to talk about, and so when other people say it, they become vilified. And why? We're gonna break that down. We're gonna find out the whys, not just why you in crypto, why you a sly, slithering amphibian that's looking to have some appendages protrude from your slithering makeup, and the forked tongues that we see people, all that, man. We're gonna talk that talk, because it's crazy how when you're offering something that as close, erring to the side of caution of truth as possible, right? You have this negative oppositional energy that wants to just stamp down on everything good you got going on or that you have to say. Why? I'm gonna tell you why. Because they're afraid. That's what it's looking like. These people are afraid of what? Who knows, man? They're afraid of their own shadows, man. We in crypto. We trying to make it happen, man. We trying to make it work. We don't even know how this thing works. 95% of us don't even care how this even works. We just want to know that we're getting that bread. Cha-ching every day. U00 UTC, cha-ching, ching, ching. At least that's what Hex offers when you're staking. And other people try to find other ways to make that money, albeit, whatever, crazy old ways, other blockchains, blah, blah, blah. But right here, we're sticking to what's been tried and true. I'm gonna tell you when this whole thing with, again, I gotta repeat because it's about history. Nobody cares and whatever. So I'm gonna say what I gotta say. It's not even about that. I don't say what I say just to appease people. Come on, man. Look, man. Look. I'm gonna say it again, man. Pulse Nation came together naturally, organically on some, hey, man, you want to come on the stream? Sure. Link up. Pulse Nation was something that just was sprouted from the ether. Like minds joining. Period. To speak about something that we enjoy in crypto for once. We many of us, including me, I came into this game in 17, man. Had my hands dirty as far as like getting into the cesspool of the dungeon of the depths of crypto and DeFi and all kinds of stuff, right? Get to this point. Played myself by disrespecting my opportunity of jumping in Hex early. I just played myself because I stood in my own way. I thought Richard was trolling and all that. Made the craziest mistake of my life because the week when that thing was at its all-time low, I could have made major moves. I will never forget that. And that's one of the motivating factors of why I still am here, right? Doing what I'm doing. Because who can say they've gotten rugged? Who can say they've gotten scammed? Who can say that the blockchain hurt them, that Hex hurt them, that the code hurt them, that even Richard Hart in his quirky, intelligent, obscure ways, bizarre ways, hurt anybody out shit? Who could say that? So throughout all this time leading up to this point, people have listened to this man for hours. They've studied his books, right? They just following certain principles that he laid out to live their life accordingly and also enjoy the spoils of Hex and what it could offer to evolve, to grow long term. People look at you when you want to adhere to that as an enemy. Why? Oh, there's different reasons, man. There's different reasons, but we're gonna talk about what I think this all came from and stemmed from. I got this other issue I got going on right now that I just found out about that I have to address, and it has nothing to do with the internet. Anyway, maybe it was the early summer of last year when pulsechain was streaming again during the daytime. It was headed by the one and only Westcott Crypto. Salute to him, and ATX Crypto, right? Soon after that, Disciple joined the fold. Wells Only was in the fold, and I was given the opportunity to also join them and stream and do. It's great. It's not was, it is, right? It's fire. But they did a stream last summer. I want to say late June, early July, right? Streaming with different people. I remember Wes reached out to me because he just was tired of a lot of things, of the confusion, how people in this community were just jumping from projects to projects and, doing weird things. And this is what the whole sacrifice period, where people were in charge of a project or be the face of a project, then they jump, then they do other things. And also he reached out to me. That's how I joined, man. I said, all right, sure. One day he was streaming. Wells was on the stream. ATX was on. I joined, man. I had a great time, man. Felt great, felt natural. We just chopping it up like some people in a barbershop. Some of y'all may not understand what that is, but many do understand what that is, right? So in their works, while they were working, interviewing people, it's work, man. You might enjoy it, so you don't have to necessarily see it as work, but they don't get paid for this. They interviewed one day in the middle of the day. They interviewed the PH Collective in the day. Dylan and Buck Fiat and Fame, whatever. And they talk. They're learning about the things to learn about whatever in crypto and exchanging ideas and things of that nature, and such and such and such and such. ATX didn't join yet, but soon into the stream, ATX hops on, and I'm here, I'm catching it. I'm doing what I'm doing while I'm listening to the stream. And of course, the topic of what do you think pulsechain, PulseX will do as far as market price or performance? How you think it's gonna perform? How high? Would it do 10,500x, all that, right? This is June, July. Pulsechain 2 months old or whatever. Come on, man. Pulsechain is supposed to be, it's what it is. The 10,000x narrative, all that stuff, man. That's what got us here too. Don't make me, don't, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Let's get to the brass tacks of everything. What did those two guys talk about? What did they bring as far as examples and evaluation? Shout out to Westcott. I see you in the chat, man. Wales, I see you in the chat too, man. What did they bring up? Oh, well, I think it will do, maybe a, 10x, the valuations will, 20x. What do you, Dylan, what do you, 10, 20x narrative. That's when it started for me. That's when I first started. I'm hearing, what? Wait, pulsechain just launched. It's a fork of Ethereum. And, Ethereum did 14K, 10K in 2.5 years, 14K throughout the duration. And pulsechain is supposed to be the copy, supposed to be superior, this and that, cheaper fees, faster, throughput, blah, blah, blah. And you're talking to me about some 10X, 20X, right? ATX jumped on that stream, right? Out of nowhere, right? He just came on. Hey, what's up, boys and girls? What we doing, right? Right? He heard that. And you could see him on the keyboard. Boom, 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 boom. He pulled up charts. He pulled up his data. He pulled up all his information, and he challenged that. He challenged the 10, 20X narrative. He challenged it, right? Good. All fair, all cool. Because you know what? That's how you learn. Have disagreements, this and that, and everything was still respectful. But it was just like, no, get out of here with that 10, 20X. I get out of here. And it was nothing venomous, villainous, negative about it. Cool. Caught that. That was in the daytime. Fast forward to the nighttime. Same day. Post station. Late night. Barbershop style talk. Guess who's back on the stream? Oh, the same people, right? But more people though. But the same people that were interviewed in the daytime, the Dylan, the Buck, and this and that, and they're still talking, and it seemed like everything was going smooth. It was smooth, man. Exchanging, decent banter, having civil discourse, laughing, jokes, all that. Disciple in there, he's talking with them, and they're listening to each other. Everybody talking, listening to each other, right? These guys are talking about how they created sacrifice and they, providing a DEX. It's a fork of Ave, GMX, balancer, and they got it on pulsechain. They did the sacrifice and they gave the world millions of dollars and this and that and this, that and this. Disciple was like, hold up. Let's talk. We're going to talk. Let's talk. That's cool. You did all that. Your project is dope. Like he gave him credit. Gave him credit. Say, yeah, your project is dope, but guess what, man? Don't act like you didn't get the bag to get the bag either. Don't act like this wasn't something that you did something on your lonesome and you sideways talk about RH and you sideways talk about the performance of these coins. Like you give it very little projection. Your valuation game is just 10x, 20x for these coins. Like what's your energy like? What is this about? What are you trying to tell the people, right? Right? And letting him know, look, we familiar with this type of discourse because those of us that come from urban, from poverty, from the ground, from the ghettos, from the mud, we've been around characters like this all our lives. All our lives. It just so happens to be Pulse Nation is mostly Black and Hispanic people. We've been around this. This is real. We've heard the hustlers, the pushers, everybody, con men, wheeling and dealing and doing all that. I'm not saying that's what you're doing. He wasn't even bringing it to Buck like that, but he was bringing it to the whole panel like this is what it is. This is what we understand. You can't talk to us in a certain way, act like we don't understand what you're doing. You can speak in a whole bunch of different ways. Doesn't mean you're gonna pull the wool over anyone's eyes. All kinds of people jumped on the stream too, and it was entertaining. It was entertaining. It was great. People were laughing. Everybody was having a good time. Disciple was breaking down the monetary system. People were just like, yo, kudos. Buck jumped off the stream. He jumped off the panel. Not the stream, but he jumped off the panel. He shot a super chat. He shot a super chat talking about Pulse Disciple for president. Now, you mean to tell me they had a negative type of exchange? Why would you shoot a super chat, bigging up somebody on the panel if you didn't at least endear or engender some type of goodwill and fellowship with the person who you're speaking with and interacting with on the internet? Like, where was there an argument? Where was there an argument? There was no argument. B Roots even jumped on that joint because you know what? Pulse Disciple, what he did, he spoke about something that many people were thinking. It's just people don't want to admit that. And that's his shtick. That's his lane. That's what he does well. That's his gift. We all supposed to have gifts, right? Right? We're all supposed to be able to exchange ideas. We're all supposed to be able to celebrate freedom of speech. Was that just a ruse? That was just a ruse for the whole sacrifice, no sacrifice, magic kind of situation? Or were we serious about it? Freedom to talk, not censor, this and that and this. It was all respectful. A few days after that stream, same week, we started hearing something about these maxis. What is this, Kotex? Maxi pad? What are we talking about? These maxis, bad faith. They do things in bad faith. They're toxic. Toxic what? Toxic how? All of a sudden now it wasn't toxic when the dude was when you both were on the same panel and he was talking to you and you was shooting super chats. It wasn't toxic then. Or what happened? People didn't buy into your narrative. People didn't buy into your narcissistic need to to have people buy into your control and your thoughts and your words, to just have them believe that you have all the knowledge that they need and they have nothing to be dependent on everything you're doing. It doesn't work like that. Not when you're around folks who can think. And you're the first type of person, you know, these project founders, some of them are the first type of people to talk sideways about Richard and not be challenged by these people, man. He was jumping on different streams, yo. He was jumping on many people's different streams, and he was talking shit about the T-share. Can't expect it. He can't magically think that the T-share rate will magically improve the price of Hex. What are you predicting? That the chain is a dub? It's over? That's what you're doing, and they letting him rock. Like, this was the whole point of why we were just like, and especially me, and I know the guys too, but I'm looking at this, I'm like, wait a minute. This is supposed to be about Hex. What I mean, like, really, you really going against the grain by pushing back against Richard, acting as if Richard disappeared. You're creating this idea and thought that he's gone with the wind and there's a vacuum left, some type of void that needs to be filled with some bootleg leaders. Who did y'all make rich? Did you do anything comparable to what Richard did? I mean, it's simple, man. It's simple. Did you help 2,000 people on chain see millions of dollars worth of Hex in their accounts? Did you? But you know, you got 100 million years experience doing X, Y, and Z, duping the people. And then when folks start calling you out, because see, the problem is the disingenuous and bad faith nature of what y'all do, y'all have done. These founders and this guy started this drama with the toxic stuff. And other people, because, you know, like minds think alike, when you have this type of putrid, villainous spirit about you, you're going to find others, right? What do flies do? What do they look for? Hot piles of shit. And so they stick together. It is what it is. And so you look and you corral and you try to find your own gang and clique of people who are going to buy into your story of trash, because a lot of them are scared to really think for themselves, right? And think you're just going to go in a spaces, in a secret, like these weird types of activities. You hold hours-long spaces and erase them. First, you didn't erase it. You got mad at your boy that he didn't erase it. You're not recording this, are you? That was you. You're not recording this, are you? What did I tell you? What, you know what? Go get me my sandwich. Go get me my sandwich. Go smear the bread with, what's that? You know, the butter, the type of butter, or the preserve. The preserve from the Appalachian. Oh no, I don't want to dox myself, but you erase the spaces. 7 hours. You're talking to a bunch of people who are just vying. They're like, you know, trying to nibble on cheese because they're trying to believe that they've been abandoned by Richard Hart, and it's all a rap, and it's all doom and gloom. And yo, this negative energy that you conjure up, you trying to say other people start, like, it's crazy. You're the master of double talk. Yo, you mastered that art. If you wrote that in literary form and just put it out the world, you'd be the man for that. And people crazy, man. 7 hour spaces talking about, yeah, what we gonna do? We gotta get these leaders. We gotta get them together because you got these toxic maxis out here that we need to break them. Break them. The same people that now are caping right now, a lot of them right now are caping, going after Westcott, going after Paul's disciple, and all this stuff, are still on that same bandwagon because they butt hurt because they didn't do something better than what Richard did. Same folks, all egotistical, absorbed, conceited, will act like they do noble deeds in the world, but real while everything that they do is in their own self-interest, because that's what they show you. That's what they show you. Now, I'm not one to judge or to really speak about whatever heated exchange and disrespectful exchange people. I'm talking to you about where this all toxic nonsense started from, because I didn't hear this energy in 2021 when I got in this weirdo ass community. I didn't see all that energy all the time. I saw some fools get casted out of the community because they did it to themselves. Yes, they did it to themselves. The jokers, the Gunthers, all these weird people, dude. And then you have promoters here, you have folks here, influencers talking about projects like Dodeca, supporting Dodeca and scams like that and blah, blah, blah. And they still endeared and loved. And oh, yeah, it's just kumbaya. And there's nothing kumbaya in the world going on right now, man. You need a balance, man. None of this matters. None of all this stuff that y'all try to conjure up matters, because what Richard did the other day, he put an announcement out, and the entire chain, all the coins on the first 100 coins on the first page were green candles for everything. I didn't see the rest of the 6,900 or 7,000 whatever coins, man. He did that just by issuing a letter. That's a power. That's a level of a magnitude of power that nobody in the community has, man. And you can't even respect that. You can't even respect that. What they'll do is tell you, oh, Richard's lawyers are too expensive. Same dude that's telling you we do things in bad faith. We, meaning who? The black and brown faces that like to adhere to the principles that got everybody successful in crypto, being a founder, being a hodler, being an owner of an exchange, thinking long-term, delayed gratification, because I didn't hear none of this toxic shit in 2021, not even 2020, because I was bombing on Hex. I didn't give a crap about Hex, and none of y'all. I didn't care about Richard. Thought it was a scam. Thought he was a magician trolling the entire crypto space. I didn't hear anything about toxic nothing. And y'all acted like, oh, it's 300 versus everybody, right? Okay, that was your experience. Okay, 300 versus everybody. Now it's like what? It's at least 5 of us, maybe a handful of other people versus 300,000. Folks trying to jump in conversations, insert themselves in conversations. We do this effortlessly. You think I'm sharing my stream right now? No, I turn my device on and I'm speaking. I'm not looking for clout. You know what I'm saying? I'm not looking for attention. I'm not looking to insert myself in conversation. I'm talking about this now. I was on that stream yesterday, man. And I'm building with people that's worth building with. Feel more empowered since I've been talking to these guys, because why? Like minds think alike, and it has nothing to do with being negative. That's what you do. Those techniques and these words and these labels and these pejorative terms are there to conquer and divide. But we've been through it. We've been through worse. I know I certainly have, and your shit ain't gonna work. All that little nonsense ain't gonna work, because nothing you've created, nothing you've built can compare to the legacy of what this man has done and what he's still doing to this day. Because there's nobody in the community that has the legal team that's doing anything to go against the SEC, whether the SEC is investigating him or not. It doesn't matter. No one is taking the charge with that. No one's looking and saying, Richard, what's up? Blah, blah, blah. But, Richard is hard to reach. But I don't see anybody in the community, these so-called whatever, everybody, and that's everybody. I don't see them coming together. This is, we're gonna at least match the prowess, shoulder to shoulder, and go against the government. More than just about signing some electronic signatures and documents. But everybody wants to be stuck on, oh yeah, these guys, separate ourselves from that. We not them, we not this, we not. This is about making money the right way, the purest way, the safest way, the way that works, where we're in control, where we have autonomy, okay? Where we have the independence, where we have say-so. That's what it's about. Reducing risk as minimal as possible, man. Oh, no, it's toxic. Oh, no, it's this. Oh, no, it's that. Oh, no, it's this. They don't want to hear nothing. You don't want to hear it. It's cool. Because while you don't want to hear it, other people will. And other people are going to pick up on this energy. Because you can't hide the truth. The truth only comes in one form. You can lie in a million different ways, though. Keep on lying. Keep on pretending. Keep on offering charades and delusion and deception and all this and twisting words and double talk. Got nothing to do with none of that. Has nothing to do with none of that. It's disgusting. Like, I don't even talk to the people I onboarded about this anymore. Because they come here, yeah, the price is pumping. You appreciate the price pumping. Make sure you got control of everything relative to what's going on. You got your private keys. You got everything on there. I don't even want to know. Listen, man, make sure your thing is secure and just hold on and live your life in a healthy way. Live your life. Enjoy your life. Don't get caught up in these weirdo Twitter spaces. Hours on long. Don't even record it. And then when you record, who cares? Because it's not pumping the charts. No 6-hour stream from Post Nation is going to affect the charts and make people capitulate. And if they do, they're suckers. They ain't believe. They can go. But you think we got that much power? Like 6-hour spaces, 200 people may be watching versus 8 billion people in the world. You think 200 voices are going to make a difference? 200 people watching, and maybe 10 voices are going to make a difference and move markets, right? Wide swings left and right. Come on, make it make sense, man. Oh, I want to punch people now. I want to do this. You don't want to do anything. You want to keep your freedom. Stop lying. Who you prove? How old are you? Yo, these people act like children, bro. What are you doing? This is embarrassing, like completely embarrassing, man. Folks are enjoying themselves, trying to educate and share information on our own time, on our own dime. Just like now, for example, getting nothing out of it, but some engagement, cool. But sharing a message. Been doing this whole time. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, but you haven't been here since the beginning. No. What can you offer? You're just a neophyte, right? You're a novice. Okay, you're prepubescent. Kick rocks. What the hell y'all talking about, man? Just because you've been here long, you think you're smart? You just could have been the intelligence of a dodo bird. It don't matter. Because a person could enter this space in the next hour, right? They could enter this space tomorrow, find the keys that they're looking for, the right information that they're looking for, and go sail to the wind, sail to the real promised land of success. Because they're not trusting anybody. They're not, giving away their crypto. They're not buying into anybody's sick, twisted narratives. They're not, dealing with anybody's egotistical tirade and tyrannical behavior. Oh, take your stream down. Oh, hey, listen. I think what you're doing is going to be off-putting. It's not going to cause people to want to invest in this. Who cares, man? Who cares? Be careful. No, be free, but also, shut your mouth. Be free, but shuck and jive. Be free, but dance. Make me laugh. I don't want to hear you speak the truth. I don't do this just for me. This is not for me to feed my ego and my nothing. I'm doing this for my people, for the people behind me, for the folks I'm doing it for, my own community. My own community. Outside of this crypto shit. My own. I don't need to talk about because I wear different hats, have different responsibilities. Grown man, meet my commitments the best way that I physically can. And I limit the trash because that's what you find here. The thumbnail to this motherfucker right here that we're doing right now, the thumbnail to this video. Let's break that down. Just break that down. It is very interesting. Let's break it down. Okay. I find it so weird. So weird how people pick and choose when it's convenient to vilify and when it's convenient to accept things. And when it's okay for you to get away with for you to do certain things, and when it's not convenient, when it suits your needs, right? This thing, right? I'm freestyling because I remember what it said. I remember, right? Whatever. I can't see the thumbnail. This is from a person who used to be in Hex. Of course, you look at the circle, it's green to represent another community. Represent Titan X. Oh, okay. Yeah, represent Titan X. Sure. This and that, that and this, that and the third. Yeah. Okay. But I'm gonna pull it up because I gotta read what the tweet says. Shiny things. This is the tweet. Shiny things are a distraction. Keep the main thing the main thing. Goes on to say, there was a key to my success in Hex. It was the most critical reason I won, and so many didn't. If you do, see, this is something that just came up across my desk, but because I'm so savage with it, yeah, I kind of do my research. I don't just talk it, right? I do my research. This person was in Hex early. Did his stuff this, right? Meaning he participated. He learned what crypto was about from understanding and studying Richard Hart. Made a killing. Did not stake one coin. Now, hey, whoa, okay, he didn't stake? Oh, man, that's not a problem for me because what you eat don't make me shit. I just know how the program works. But this is a person who not only was in the beginning, start AA lobby beginning, AA, putting your little ETH in and getting your 1 and 2s and getting your Hex. AA lobby, first 350 days, early. Came out very well off. 4 zeros, imagine 4 zeros and a digit. Dude sold at 42 cents. So you could imagine. Didn't stake though. I'm not saying that's bad, but he did his stake, right? Because that taught me something. Just by discovering that, I learned something else that's lacking in this community. Everybody want to talk about long-term, 55. How's your life going to look between now and 55? It's easy to say ladders in between. That's just something, that's a filler. That's filler. You filling in, in between ladders, in between. People between the time you start your ladder and when you want your end state, how you living your life during that moment, whether it's 1 day to the next 3 months, 1 day, 6 months, 1 day, 2 years, 1 day, 3 years, how you living your life within that time. That's not talked about. That's a gap right there. That's a personal thing that you have to endure. You have to endure. You have to go through on your own. It's not talked about because it's difficult. Why do you think people end state? Oftentimes it's not, praised to hold liquid. He made off very well and let everybody know in the spaces that he caked up 7 figures from applying RH principles. Since then, of course, he's with other community, doing him with Titan X. He's doing him. He's doing him. I'm not judging him. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Again, what you eat doesn't make me shit. It's just what it is. But the fact that he was open enough, he could have said, the hell with RH and his community. This man from a different community who used to be a part of Hex, don't care for it anymore like that, might still have a pulse chain bag. Think he said he does. And all this kind of stuff. Said, yo, amidst all of the drama, amidst all these thousands of coins and 10,000 coins that exist, he kept in mind, he was mindful of how to win through Hex, from dealing and learning about crypto under Richard Hart with Hex. He was mindful, even though he's elsewhere. Salute to that guy. What's his name? Richie B. Salute to Richie B. Salute. Because there's people in this community that don't know how to merge that. They act like they do. They act like they're doing something good. They just don't know how to merge two different strategies, two different thoughts, or multiple strategies, and still provide clarity in a way that makes sense to the people, so people are not confused. If you have a voice, if you have a following, if you're popular and people listen to you, man, be responsible with what you do, for all that is good, because you have individuals that know they do not know anything. They don't know any better, and will look to you for answers by default. By default, because their research will only go as far as you. That's the truth. They're going to jump into something because you talked favorably about it, about how you had a good experience. They're going to want to have a good experience too. That's only human nature. You can't act like what you're doing is not, that it doesn't apply. Like, what are you talking about? If I talk about your Lyshinanen, I'm the CEO of Lyshinanen, man. About to drop that joint, right? Sacrifices live. Lyshinanen, you hold that joint, you get pulsechain, pulsex, and Hex just by holding the joint, man. You don't even have to liquidity pool and pennies pool and shitty to do. None of that. You don't even have to do any of that. And you buy into my Lyshinanen. And guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to be happy, because not only will my pockets get filled, I'm going to keep filling your brain up and your mind up and appeal to your senses and make you feel all the way right and good, and that I have the holy grail of secret sauce. While you keep filling my pockets up, and you getting your dribs and drabs. I'm going to do what? Pull that golden platinum carpet right under your motherfucking feet. Whoosh! And sail in the sunset. Become somebody else. And I don't care if you say you don't see my face. Look at my old videos. My face is plastered all over YouTube. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Excuse my language, but it is what it is. We adults. Care about none of that. That means nothing to me. Y'all are weird with that too. You're so anxious to see another man's grill piece? What's wrong with y'all? Stop trying to see a man's grill. Nose hairs, scabs on corners of the lip, flares and all that. I don't have that, but I'm saying, man, stop trying to look at my grill. Stop trying to look for people that, oh, yeah, you don't show your face, you're anonymous, you're anonymous. That means nothing. I'll be more pure anonymous than some of y'all that's the most doxxed. I don't hide in circles talking about, oh yeah, I'm gonna get in this project and that project, and then you got people in your community dropping dimes on you. How y'all look? It's sad. It's terrible. It's twisted. Disciple was right. With all of this, most of the stuff you talk about, yo, y'all can't even be friends to yourself. How you expect Richard to look at y'all as a friend? You could barely be friends to yourself. You drop dimes on each other. You can't do nothing right. Like, you know what I'm saying? These people are rich. They're rich, and all they're going to do is bitch every day. You rich. There was pumping yesterday. The market was pumping, and all y'all want to do is feed into negativity and bullshit. And I'm not talking about Disciple and them. Disciple and Westcott asking Marco, yo, Marco, what you doing, man? With tight, what you doing, man? And it turned into what it turned into. But in general, though, you're supposed to be millionaires. Millionaires activities. Supposed to be millionaires. Broken souls, man. Broken souls, man. I find it unreal. I find it incredible. I find it, you want to talk about bad faith. And this guy, he go, of course, because he loves attention. Excuse me. You don't think they were talking crap today? But this guy, the other day, after Richard announced his announcement, oh, you need, oh, he got nice lawyers, but they need, they're too expensive. And then gets on another Twitter space, don't record it, and talk about Richard's absence was just some type of existential dread. For who? For you. This is what he feeds the people, because they bought into his projects and all that, man. As if his projects were avant-garde. No, they copy paste. Okay, cool. Pulsechain is a copy network fork state of Ethereum. Fine, yeah, but you're not Richard. All these people are not Richard Hart. They pissed off. Deep-seated anger and jealousy and envy, it just spews all through these algorithms on the internet, man. You could see, you could cut it with a damn, not Ginsu, but the sharpest blade ever known to man. You could cut it, it's so thick. Y'all supposed to be, members of the, good old boys club, and you still can't stand each other? What's wrong with y'all, man? You know how many people, black and brown people, black and Hispanic people want to way out, right? Really want to uproot themselves out of misery. And we talk about crypto, it's the fastest appreciating asset class, is very volatile, this and that. They come over here, man. Come on, man. They're going to look at me like I'm a joke. They won't understand it, though, because, of course, those of us who are in here, we take the most risks. But they look at us like, yo, are you kidding? This is what you're part of, Wonder? These people are weird. I'm weird, too. I wear it, but I'm not weird like that. I'm not weird like these guys. These guys and girls, I don't know. You listen, man. I haven't got time to be like talking about men, about other man, talk about another man with such fervor, such interest, such heat. Who does that, man? Like, come on, man. In clandestine way, you got a secret chat, you got a spaces, and you just open it. Like, people care, and they're gonna run to your thing and be like, "Yo, what's good, man? What you talking about, buddy? Come on, what do you think this is, man? What do you think this is? Clubhouse?" You're so behind the times. For some people who are so ahead of technology and innovative, you're still so socially inept and behind the times. You could tell these people do not know how to really deal with each other. They have awkward types of engagements with people, man. Because look at what you'll do. You create anything you want on behind a keyboard screen. You say whatever you want. This is just weird, man. I don't understand that, man. I don't understand how these people act, man. It's crazy. It's crazy, out of control. All we want to do is experience greatness and then continue to live life. And then when we exchange realism, when we talk about the truth, oh, it hurts too much. You shouldn't have said that. why are you hurting feelings and this and that and that and this? Because when you do weirdo stuff and you get called out on it, just like if I'm doing anything weird and I get called out and I have to wear it, it's called accountability. People weird, man. Yo, you know, listen, man. Listen, man. All I know is a few monkeys ain't gonna stop the show. And I won't even act like I'm being racist and all that, because part of the whole theory of evolution, half of it is about some Big Bang, half of it is about some shebang bang called, you know, Lucy and all them. So please, man, anthropology 101. Okay, some people think we evolved from monkeys, so please open your mind, open your scope. Everybody out here trying to act like they know about freedom. They ready for it, freedom of speech and all that. And then they get butthurt. And then they want to run and find out what happened here, what happened there, insert themselves when they don't even matter. I don't even matter. I don't. It's just unreal, man. Unbelievable. DJ Bomber, Tom Sooner. Al Merlos, what's happening, man? These people, man. We're so fortunate to be here. We're so fortunate. And people don't see anything. They just can't see it. They not only don't want to hear it, they can't see it. They can't appreciate it. They rather stew in their own misery and sadness and recruit other people to join them and yield nothing. And yield nothing. Instead of emulating, really truly emulating the successful traits of others, especially in this case with RH, like emulating the good about him, the qualities about him that allowed so many people to amass life-changing wealth and to actually maintain it. Because one thing to amass it is another thing to maintain it, to keep it, to thrive, to allow it to multiply. These people just want to argue like it's like we're in high school. And everything is, and most of everything is going up. I'm seeing weird spaces of anti-Mexican and no anti-Mexican. Like, it's the same community members having a voice chats or whatever, talk about, oh, no anti-Mexicans, no hex maxis allowed. Like, weird, man. None of that matters. You think that makes somebody feel bad? Attention is money. Attention is currency. That's how people treat this. I mean, it's crazy, man. Disciple, man. Man, you one of one. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it, man. DJ Cryptomatic. Yeah, man, like Shannon and Token, man. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. And guess what? I didn't hear it. So does it even matter? You know? People again, man, if you don't have haters, you're doing something wrong. You're doing something wrong. People are not practicing emotional intelligence whatsoever, man. I get impassioned. I feel like, like in most cases, but still, the message has to be clean. The message has to be clear and balanced in no matter what setting and however it's said, right? With respect on some level, man. DJ Bomber, Ernie Savage, Z, Al Merlos. Exactly. 100%. Exactly. Finn Bear. What's going on, Finn Bear? You know, I'm trying to really think, and that, see, this is the thing, because going back to the whole thing in the beginning of the whole thing, this is how it all started with this Toxic Maxi talk. That's how it all started. Because I wasn't hearing Toxic Maxi all of 2021 or 2022 until Pulse Nation came around. All of a sudden, it's Toxic Maxis. All of a sudden, and then this thing was like, so no, it got nothing to do with that. Has nothing to do with that. Nothing.
Hey.
Yeah, man. What's up?
We ain't worry about no, we celebrating.
I mean, all day. This is what
Yes,
we've been
sir.
doing, man.
Yes, sir. What's popping, man? What's going
Hey,
on,
man. I can't call it, man. You know, I can't call it another day. We're closer to the next all-time highs. The Hex, Pulsechain, and Pulsex.
That's
You
it.
know?
You know, we just excited, bro. You know, we know what's coming. And we like to talk about it. And then people show up and they become negative and we got to hand it back to them. That's all.
Yeah, that's it. Listen, what you did was explosive yesterday. You need to know that. It was explosive. However anybody want to take it, it's just going to be that. But it was fiery. It was explosive. And you know what? It happened because it was meant to happen.
100%, bro. They, you know, they love it. Let's be honest, bro. They love it. You know, Sami saw that, lit up. He shared it to everybody. They love this stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
People knew what they were doing when they were coming to that stream. They were looking for an opportunity to become a victim, and that's what that is, man. Like, people use us for that. Like, oh shit, let me go win the people over. Let me head over to Pulse Nation, get shitted on, and now I could come up with a sob story. You know what I mean? And grift somebody now in the future because they trust me again. That's what's happening.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, Stockholm syndrome. They just love to be abused. They love the future.
Yep. When somebody gets exposed, they come over to us to save face. Like, so now they look like the hero again when they just lost their whole reputation 2 weeks ago.
Right.
But so you come to us, you know, you try to get us to make it look like we're the bad guys, and now you look like a hero, and now you could grift people again.
Right.
So good luck, man. Good luck trusting these people. Yo, they all got the same thing in common. They all got something to sell.
It's true. And it seemed like they run in tandem. It seemed like it's like this Borg, right? Like Star Trek from back in the days. There's a group of individuals that just keep doing the same thing or whatever. They send one of their whatevers out there, the sentinels, to go find whatever, feel the temperature, go test this out there, and then everybody copies. Oh, listen, the coast is clear. Come on, let's go do this and that and this. And then when it blows up, it's whatever. No, we made our bag already. Sorry, people. Right? It's weird.
He's the bad guy. It's him. It's not me. It's him. Look, the black guy. He's the bad guy.
You know, I'm telling you, man. Ever since Pulse Nation with that stream, that the first nice, not the first, but the controversial one from last summer, man. That's when we started hearing Toxic Maxi talk, man. Seriously, that's what I think, and it's unfair, but it is what it is. Because what you gonna do? Or,
people,
you know,
they're not mad at us. They're mad at themselves for whatever reason. You know, I keep hearing this story over and over again. Oh, I've done so much for the community. Well, clearly you're not happy about it. You wish you didn't do it. You regret it now. And now your butt hurt.
Now they hurt.
Yeah, 100%. 100%, man.
Like,
crazy.
Come on, man.
The thug is here. Sorry.
Hey, man. Hey, man. Simple, man. You have a way with words, and you were just speaking what people were thinking, man. In many cases.
Yeah.
That's what it is, man. And it was very explosive what you and Westcott did yesterday.
Yeah.
Just kind of like it kind of broke the internet for
Yeah.
whatever it's worth.
It was
And
our Kanye Cat Williams moment, huh?
yeah, man. Yeah, man.
That's what we do. We've been doing this for so long. We got so many classic streams now. Like this is just another one. This is just another one.
You know, I think that, you know, people are not used to the way that we come, the way that we talk, you know, and so it can come out and feel a certain type of way, especially when you grow up with a certain type of sentiment and you're not used to kind of like a different culture of things.
Mhm.
But also, you know, we don't take anything from you people. We don't take your money. We don't want anything from you. We're simply talking about what we care about. And I said this to Identity Block. I said, we've warned people. We've warned people softly. We've warned people harshly. We've warned people sober. We've warned people drunk. We've warned people calm. We've warned people loud.
Who else does that? Who else in the community does
You
that?
know, we warned you. And you guys keep getting into projects like Titan X and Zen and all these other things that and you're gonna end up swapping back.
Who else warns the community like how we do? Who
Yeah.
else? Who else does it? Like I'm gonna give you the answer. Richard Hart.
Right.
He does it the same way, whether he's sober, whether he's drunk, whether it's harsh, whether it's polite. He does it the same. Yo, we're cut from the same cloth, man.
Yeah.
And because it's coming from us, it doesn't hit the same. When it comes from him, they love it. When it comes from us, it don't hit the same, and that's fine because we're gonna still do it.
I don't understand it because I do understand it, but all we're doing is the same thing he's been teaching the whole crypto world, like how to be safe, how to keep safe and win in this crypto space.
Yeah, and it's funny. It's funny because I consider Westcott my friend.
Right
now, you've been talking shit about Westcott passive aggressively on Twitter for what, a month and a half, 2?
Yep.
And you don't think a person's friend is not gonna feel some type of way? Then you get everybody into Titan X. Now everybody, because the pulsechain, pulsex, and hex are going on a moonshot, and we told you. Now you swapped out of PLS, you swapped out of PLSX to get Titan X, and now you're wondering, oh, do I need to swap back? And we told you, sit your ass down. Don't listen to these people. But oh, he's done so much for the community. And you know, and I even I give a person his flowers, bro. It's not like I'm just shitting on Marco. Like, told him, bro, so appreciative of the hat, so appreciative of a lot of stuff that he's done. But I'm not gonna kiss your ass, man.
Right. No, it's fair. Just like you gave Fiat and them, Buck and them their flowers. That's first stream where you open up the can of worms. You gave them props and everything. Told them the system is dope. They had no drama with you then on the stream. And weeks later, stuff happens. Come on, man.
Yeah, bro. I'm not mad at you because you're building something. I'm telling my friends and the people that I love, hey, don't mix your money up with a whole bunch of stuff. We don't even know these guys.
Right.
We don't know them.
We don't.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
there's no track record of success.
We've been the only people that remain solid, that stuck with the same original principles. And I could tell that, like, when the pump keeps coming, everyone who's hating on us now is gonna flip right back to our side. Because everyone's seen it publicly that we've been the only ones that were maximalists, like that stuck with Richard Hart. You know, I had people DMing me after the conference, like, yo, just checking the temperature, man. We still good? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's because they seen that pump and they're like, holy shit. Like, I want to make sure I'm cool with Westcott Pulse Nation because they were the only ones that remained solid and didn't give up. You know, I didn't think it was all over.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is all gonna blow over. I mean, I don't even care anyway. It doesn't even have to blow over. Okay.
They're fickle. Yeah. They're fickle. People are fickle, man. Like, I understand it, man. Nobody's perfect, but at the same time, when you switch sides like that, just like, come on, man, and it just is very indicative of character, right? Like, come on, man. Like, you can't believe
exactly.
What are
Bro,
we talking about?
Marco literally like tweeted like, "Oh, stop expecting RH to pump your bags," and literally like a day later, a sacrifice wilder just pumps the shit out of the ecosystem. It's like it took. You don't realize that you are the problem. You don't realize that, like when you did. Don't get me wrong, it's cool because it pumped, but when it took someone with your popularity in the community to do that to get this pump going, like that should tell you something.
Right.
Like you wowed out, bro.
So
You wowed
just
out.
chill out, bro. Like, yeah, you guys are not as smart as you think you are, and y'all think that I'm just fucking crazy and I'm just going off the hinges.
Alcoholics, man.
When
Alcoholics.
I'm emphatically saying, no, you're not a good friend. You switch back and forth. You talk a lot of shit. You got people wrecked. Have you done some good things? Absolutely. Do I believe you're just evil maniac? No.
Mm-hmm.
But on this late night, you want to pull up to the stream while you're talking about my homie for the last month and a half.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get at you a little bit. And matter of fact, I'm gonna get at you hard. You'll be all right.
I
You've
wasn't
been
even
through
aware of
everything.
that. I wasn't even aware that he was
Yeah,
talking
it's
West.
just something. It's just something between. We didn't make it public. We just was like
You
we
see?
peeping it.
Yeah.
We peeping it. Like, okay, what's up with that?
You
All
see?
right. See how it is.
Wow.
Yeah. Nah, he been
Wow,
talking crazy.
man.
But who
Look, gentlemen.
cares, right? Wonder who cares?
Nah, nobody. None of this even matters, man.
None
Because
of this shit matters.
It doesn't.
fake cancel
It doesn't.
culture and anti-Hexican maxi, like it doesn't matter. None of it
It's so
matters.
funny.
Who cares? Nobody cares. Because look at the charts. The chart care about the 6-hour stream, even though it was entertaining and crazy. No, because we're just expressing ourselves. We're human beings, just passing time. Like folks,
That's
like
what
you said, were entertained. Thing got thousands of views.
passing.
Like
Yep.
subscribership, I'm sure went up, and then it created a ton of engagement today.
Oh,
Good,
yeah.
bad, or indifferent.
Yep.
Let me say something to you, Wes. Like I told you before, man. Yo, your marketing, you have your skills in marketing are pristine, bro. Like I don't even understand it. But last night, that's that, because there's other things that I like in YouTube that I watch, and you understand it. You understand the algorithm. You understand it, and while you're delivering your message, you're also attracting the attention required to whatever you're to package it all. And look, boom, like hands salute to that, man, because
I appreciate
you know what you're doing as far as marketing. I'm not that guy.
And this is off our own, like you said earlier, our own time, our own dime. You know what I'm saying? Like this ain't even after no 100x. Like imagine the level we could take this to when we get that super pump. You know what I mean? Like we're just getting started. This is the very beginning. You know what I mean? Like the people haven't seen anything yet.
No,
they haven't seen nothing yet. Yeah, man.
Wigs right now, man. And disciple. Oh man, listen, man. Like when there's so many things that you shared, like all I could say is never stop being you, because
thanks.
The light that you ignite. Oh man, he brought. It is what it is. Technological difficulties. It is what it is, man.
Yeah. Facts.
The light that guy, I'm gonna say the light that he ignites, it moves something, even though it could be not taken well by some people. But you know what? The truth cuts like a sword, man.
Bro,
it's a double-edged sword, man.
Go back to that stream and go through the comments. There's so many gem comments about Disciple and just how he brings the truth. People love Disciple. You know what I'm saying? And I'd rather have, 60 loyal, dedicated supporters than 7,000 assholes and backstabbers. And you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't need everybody. We didn't come here for friends. None of us came here for friends. So I hate how people get that twisted. They think like, oh, you really messed up now. Your whole image and career is over is a hexagon. No, nobody cares.
Nobody cares, bro. It
Nobody
doesn't matter.
cares. No, it never mattered. It never mattered.
Because you had hardcore, so quote unquote hex OGs that showed you that it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
In their own way. They showed you that it doesn't matter, bro.
Yeah.
The thumbnail of this guy that's in the other community, he was in hex. He made millions. He bought at 4 zeros and a number and sold at 42 cents.
Mm-hmm.
It changed his life. And he learned that from Hex, from Richard Hart. And he was just holding those tokens. Okay? This is a guy who's a part of the green team now. And it is what it is. Who cares? Like, anybody is free to do whatever you want. But my whole thing is when you have a following and people listen to you, be careful.
100%. Yo, you said something that stuck with me, bro. The minute you said it, because remember, I was like super DJing and I was talking about it. But when you said that, man, like when attention seeking DJs, when I DJ and I seek no attention, bro, that shit changed me from that. I say, you know what? Why am I talking about this bullshit that I'm playing with?
Exactly.
People watching me.
Exactly.
You know? And I know it's bullshit. That, you know, it's like I don't do it no more. But when I was doing it. That when you said that, it was like facts, bro. I got right? You feel like you got a little bit of a responsibility, even though we never get financial advice, but it's just like I don't want somebody to play with something that I was talking about and then lose their whole entire bag. And then, you know, I saw
exactly, because I saw what happened to Trevon James and Craig Grant.
Yeah.
And these other guys that hid, that no longer showed their face from Big Connect, like they were vilified. These guys were just like, they became the memes of crypto, man. Carlos Matos and all them, they became the memes of crypto. And why? I started to follow and understand, like, listen, because you guys talk about everything and you act like your hands are clean. In a sense, they are, but people listen to you, they follow you, they're gonna do exactly what you're doing. And if they're not successful as you are, fundamental problem right there. It's fundamental problem, bro.
I didn't realize like the power we had until I joke on stream and say something like, "Oh, we're gonna launch a pretzel coin today," and then I'd get people DMing me like, "Yo, when is the ICO? When's the launch?" Blah blah. And I'm like, "Bro, it was a joke." Yo, it's people really. I'm not gonna say they're crazy, but it's just like you just don't know who you're talking to. You don't know.
Yeah. So treat it with care, man. Like, you know, and you are natural at this. So, you know, your abilities to spread and share may be a lot wider than mine or many other people. Right. So it's like, keep it in mind, you know, like we have to be responsible and accountable, man. But I'm just talking about all this to start to document some of this and go against whatever maelstrom of fiery ignorance that I see that's brewing right now, right? I'm saying what I'm saying here about this Maxi talk to as proof, verification based on historical occurrences that took place of why particularly my position, and I'm speaking as far as like how this affected us and where it came from. This whole thing about toxic Maxi, and this is just a beginning. It's just a beginning. Like, whether people care or not, when folks start talking about we do things in bad faith and all that, nah, bruh.
Nope.
Nah, bruh.
Never did that.
Because it's right here, man. You guys did giveaways, man. Minimum, man.
Oh, shit.
At minimum, while motherfuckers just siphoned from their popularity and their nasty jibs, people gave them millions. And did they get back what they gave? Who knows? Right. Meanwhile, you guys gave so much crypto that could very well be worth so much in the future. So much of your time, dedication, entertainment, laughter, music, art. That's something that needs to be cherished and honored. Like, really, because you didn't have to do that.
Fact.
And you don't know who, these people don't know who your voices have touched and changed for the better.
Oh yeah, we gonna find out. We definitely gonna find out, man. In the next like 6 months or so, man, it's gonna be so many people just sending thank you letters and oh, you guys kept me focused and I made a ton of money and can I send you something? You know what I mean? I'm telling you, I know it's coming. We know it's
100%.
yeah, yeah.
It is coming, man. It's only a matter of time, man, and it's gonna be glorious. Because
Yeah,
I'm still excited and more bullish. Each day that goes by, I'm more and more bullish for the ecosystem.
the more they call us toxic maxis, the more I know we're right, man.
Exactly.
It's like I'm doubling down, tripling down, like, oh, facts. Like, this is what y'all don't want me to do. I'm
And
definitely
you do the opposite. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Because no one's breaking anything over here. No one's breaking us. No one can except ourselves.
I don't know when it became that pulsechain, pulsex, and hex wasn't enough to reach your goals in crypto. I don't know when that switch happened, but apparently it's not enough. You need everything. You know,
Yeah,
everything.
that's cool.
Yeah,
that's cool. We still have what exists. We still have what exists from a founder that's been successful in this space better than anybody else in this ecosystem.
100%. 100%, man.
You know, we still have a founder. We have coins and something that's been comparable to next to like just he's in a league of his own, and no one at our level has matched his league, has matched his level. No matter who try to come and vampire and siphon and draw from the energy, extract all this stuff, they have not amassed the success level as RH himself, man.
100.
And that needs to be respected for real, man.
It's funny because they this term maxi came to be a kind of like a derogatory term towards people who are just focused on accumulating RH products, and that's all they're going to talk about and focus on. And it reminds me, and I'm not, saying it's the same thing, but the term Christian was a derogatory term for those who were following Christ and just dedicated to that ministry and understanding. And it takes, it's funny how something derogatory can become a worldwide, kind of like innovation or, phenomenon. And so now, whenever we coming through this cycle, we're trying to tell everybody, for those of you who have limited risk capital, focus on these things. Don't get distracted. And that's what, we was talking about, oh, you're sending people down these rabbit holes into a viper pit. You going down these rabbit holes and you end up in a viper's pit and you only have limited resources. You're not B Roots. You don't have money to play with like that. Don't act like you B Roots. B Roots can lose $5,000 and it's like nothing. Yeah.
He does it all the time. He said it on the stream last night. He was like, "Oh,
it's not a big deal to him."
Yeah,
he takes a rich already, bro. So if you only got $10,000, $15,000, $20,000, losing $5,000 hurts.
Oh,
it hurts.
Of course.
Yeah. So now when you traded yourself out of your position and you go into this new project, and then you watch Hex do 100% gain in 2 days.
Yep.
PLS do 70% gain, almost back to sack price. Like we up. Now I am up like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
I got in PLS X at the bottom. Like I think it was even less than where it was. It was like 4 or 5 zeros and a 9 or some crazy shit.
Something beautiful.
I picked up a bag. You remember when I picked up that bag, what, Scott? And so if y'all been just chilling and listening, you up.
Yeah.
We're in here. And people get mad. Oh, you're drunk and rant. Yeah. I did. But did I lie to you?
Right. Nope.
I love that.
You didn't like the way I said it or whatever, but y'all can't call me a liar. Y'all can call me a thug. Y'all can say that I'm ignorant. You can't call me a liar because we did not tell you to go get this and go get there and go here and go over there. We actually made parodies of the type of characters that we see out here doing all this crazy stuff in the midst of the bear market. And a lot of you so-called OGs, you lost faith. You lost. You backtracked. You downplayed. You down talked RH. You went and shielded other coins that don't even have any credibility.
Mm.
You talk shit about the people who were supporting the RH no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
And then you want to be your.
Mm-hmm. He probably has
Yeah,
Wi-Fi
the type
issues.
you lost. You went out for a second. You still there?
I got a phone call. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, when you're going through something, doing this, you want somebody to have your back. Back, man. And then you can't handle an actual person that's calling you out on your bullshit.
No, they can't.
Doesn't mean that you're
No.
a horrible person. Doesn't mean that, you need to go to hell. But hey, I'll tell you, hey, that's some fucking bullshit, bro.
Yeah.
You know.
Anyway,
And,
I'm done talking about it.
Likewise.
yeah.
And no worries. We just continue to naturally do what happens, what we do, and take it from there, man. Because you know what? It is exhausting too. It's exhausting being in a position where you're helping people, because it's through helping you continue to suffer in a certain way. It's through helping that you continue to endure sacrifices. It is through helping that you endure certain levels of pain and degradation in a certain way, because you're like, what is this all for? You're trying to spread the word and help people feel good about doing the right things to help people amass long-term success from health, from wealth, from social interactions, become politically savvy, right? Build their personal knowledge base and some type of intangible equity so they could leave something behind for their future loved ones and descendants. And it's like, oh no, you have these forces constantly against us that's trying to display all these lies, all this falsehood to destroy everything. It's tiring too, man. But guess what? We winning still, man. Because I don't care. I'm here for 55 too. I'm here for my family. I'm here for y'all too. Like, this is what we doing, man. And I thank y'all for showing up, man.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
2024 opened up real hot and real fiery for a reason. They say it's a year of the dragon, all the kinds of other things. I don't care what you follow. It is what it is. We're blessed to be here.
Shout out to all the viewers. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We appreciate y'all rocking with us, man.
100%.
Yeah.
We're blessed to be here. Oh, Wells. Oh, wait.
Oh, shit. Wells is here?
Wait.
Hell yeah.
Wells, I was about to close out, but I see you just came in, man. Hold up.
What's good, y'all? How y'all doing?
There you go.
Excellent, man. And sensational.
Sensational.
Y'all still blessing them with the facts.
No.
Experiential facts,
Motherfuckers is hurting. Oh my God, the truth.
Oh my God, dude. Can't handle it. They need a sob story. It gotta post a sob story.
It's sad, bro. At this point, it's sad. It's like, you rich, man. Shut the fuck up.
Point blank, period. Shut up.
Now I be second guessing. I don't know, because you cannot be acting like that and be rich, bro. It's just weird to me. Like,
that's a fair point.
Yeah, it's like I'm second guessing, like, or maybe they once were rich and now it's starting to like dwindle and they're getting nervous. I don't know. It's just weird, bro.
100% weird as fuck.
You would never see me acting like that with them type of games ever,
bro. I don't act like that. I mean, we don't act like that now. Right. What the fuck? Yeah, we don't even gotta wait, bro. We already don't act like that.
Yo, imagine me posting that I ate out of trash cans. Like nobody.
Come on, bro. Nobody cares.
I just seen a nigga do that earlier today. You want to
try to tell you? We giving you real nigga talk. Like, bro, stop going on Twitter bitching and complaining about your life, dog. We all go through struggles. Be a man, dog. Men don't do that.
That's right.
Yo, imagine staring at a $5 to $10 million bank account and going to Twitter to bitch and complain about life, bro.
Right.
That's the craziest shit ever.
Throughout the day,
bro.
This is what I do.
Yeah, bro. Even us in our private chat, we don't even be doing that, man. We be
Nah.
going through some shit. We don't even do that shit. Like,
Nah, anybody
and
got
I'm not
time for
finna
that,
go on,
bro.
man. You know, I grew and I came out stillborn, but I made it. You know, the umbilical cord was wrapped around my neck.
Come
You
on.
know, my mama's titties had sour milk in it, but I still drank it. You know, I've been working since I was 4. Man, come on, bro. Stop that shit, bro.
The mountains. Yeah, crazy, man.
Yeah. I climbed Mount Kilimanjaro just so I could get water every day. Like, come on, man.
Chasing wild turkeys. You know, nobody's doing
It's just like, come on, bro. Don't do that, bro. It's like you're trying to get validation from the community, and then, hey, I'm doing tight necks because I'm looking at this thing, and everybody's swapping out of the main coins to go into tight necks. It's like, what you doing, bro?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, if you're gonna hold tight necks, just go do it, dog. But come on, man.
Oh, I have to share. I have to be public with what I'm doing. I have to share every move
Two
I make.
weeks later, 2 weeks later, PLSX Hex pumps. All these people that listen to you looking at you like, God damn.
I should have sat my stupid ass down. Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. Fascinating.
That's why we on your head like that. That's why I came at you like that. And you talking shit about my homie.
Yeah.
I'm a good friend, bro. I back my friends.
Same here, bro.
Y'all
Same
want
here.
to go to war? Let's go to war. Y'all want to have peace? Let's have peace. Whatever
Right.
y'all want to do, let's do it.
We didn't publicize the shit. We didn't post it. And you saw me publicize the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's if you come to the Pulse Nation stream and take clips, you probably gonna get your feelings hurt. It is
Mm-hmm.
what. Don't come here.
I
Don't
mean,
come.
yo, anything that was said last night ain't even news. Like,
Right,
shut the fuck
right.
up, man.
Exactly. You already
Like,
knew what it was.
For
yeah,
real. For real. Are we not entertained? I'm fully entertained though. I
all
am.
the way.
I'm gonna do I'm gonna listen to the thing again, man. That's how entertained. Listen, man. I'm not trying to demean anybody or do whatever, but who cares? This was at y'all had the internet on fire last night, man. DeFi internet space lit up, lit up, lit up, lit
I
up.
woke up smiling, man. I checked my phone. I was smiling like, man,
Yo,
everybody talking about this shit.
I
yeah, man.
woke up like, what the fuck did I do? What did I do?
It's all
That
right.
shit was great. That shit was great, man.
Because I told you, Wes, I wasn't gonna do that again. But you got
Mm.
me lit. We was talking and shit, whatever. We jumped on the thing. We just having fun.
But that
And
wasn't even the plan. We was
we
drinking,
press
and if
buttons a
you
little
watch the
bit.
first
Yeah.
20 minutes, bro, if you watch the
Yeah.
beginning of the stream, it was a fun celebration. We had a great conversation, and then motherfuckers want to become victims, so they seep their way into the stream. That's another thing. Not having
Yo, that's
nobody
it
on.
right there, my nigga. You nailed it.
Yep.
Motherfuckers want to be victims.
Yes. Let me find a way to become a victim. Maybe I should go see the Pulse Nation streaming and cry in the chat. Get on the show and start, find a way to get these guys to talk shit about me so I could cry about it on Twitter.
It's fucking crazy.
So now I can go grift again because people trust me again.
And that's why I was like, you're acting like a Karen.
Yep.
Trust me,
You
because I'm
know?
crying like a hoe.
Gentlemen, I gotta rug the street.
Nah, no doubt,
No
bro.
doubt, man. We'll talk in the chat.
I gotta pay my bill.
No doubt.
Get another job, nigga.
Shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to y'all.
God bless y'all, man. Thank you for
Hey,
Peace
man.
out, man.
It's all love, bro.
we gonna chop it up later, man. Peace out
No
to the
doubt.
chat too, man.
Peace.
Follow everybody on this stream too, guys.
No doubt, man. It's all
Everybody
love, man.
knows who everybody is. Take care.
Peace.
All right. Peace.
Peace.